Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from October 25th through the 27th, 2024. This is for Aries. Last shuffle coming out for Aries. Let's see what's going on, Aries. I'm seeing nothing but peace coming out for you, optimism, travel. You need to just be optimistic that you are on the right path, you're doing the right thing, you're heading in the right direction. Like you got to be in that space. Like you just got to say that to yourself when you wake up in the morning. I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right thing. I'm going where I need to go. Peace be with me. Peace be still. Like you need to be in that space, a constantly. Somehow, some way, this is going to work out, right? That kind of a vibe. Um, I see the peace symbol very strongly coming out for you. You know, the 70s peace symbol. And I always equate that to the 70s, right? Or the late 60s when everyone was like Woodstock and all this stuff. Um, the Tower and the Hermit tells me that things are going to change. These are going to be personal, internal changes that you're going to have to be optimistic about. Like you got to, that's something that's got to shock the system is that no matter what happens, I am good. Um, a lot of recovery for some of you. If anyone was ill or sick, lots of recovery coming. Like you have to be optimistic about your recovery. If you were not well, you have to say to yourself that you are going to get well. There's a lot, you're going to have to be very compassionate with yourself. Like, you know what? Anybody who's going through this would be in this space. Um, Optimism with Tower, Hermit, Star, and the Knight of Cups. This is an awareness or a consciousness, okay, of optimism. This is about saying, although there's so much around you, right, that personally, it seems like you may have a lot of responsibility or a lot of bounty, maybe for some reason. Spirit wants you to be mindful of the words you say, okay, very mindful of saying positive things to yourself and to understand that no matter what, it's important to say things like, I stand up for what I believe in, and being optimistic about that, right? Because it shows that you're going to be standing out. And whatever you're saying it from the heart. You have to be optimistic that those words are going to hit home or they're going to touch somebody's soul or their heart. Um, and be mindful at all times. Like you're saying this to yourself before the words come out. I am mindful at all times and live only within each moment I have and those moments in the present moment. And that way it's like, you know what, right now, this is what like, I know that spirit is going to balance this out. Like right at this moment, this is what I feel the need to say. This is what is impressing upon my heart to say. And to know that you are surrounded by love and support. And when you're saying these types of things to yourself, it'll be easy for you to say what's on your heart right then and there, and coming from an optimistic place, because then you'll know for sure, you know what, I know I'm loved in this moment, so I'm going to go ahead and speak from the heart, and I'm going to stand up for what I believe in this moment, and watch how things balance out. The Star is a very uh, it can mean a multitude of things. All these cards can, to be quite honest with you, depending on what's around it. But with the Star here twice, they're showing that something or someone is going to hear the intent behind your words, and it's going to help either rejuvenate, balance, or answer those words, answer them in the way that you have been wishing for or hoping for. Lots of hope in this energy. You need to have faith in the righteous desires of your heart. You really do. The Star in Lovers with Travel is telling me that your choices were guided by hope and faith. So whatever it is in this moment, it seems like it culminates from understanding that your journey was always littered or glittered with decisions that came from the heart. You made a lot of choices in your life that was like, this is what I felt was right in the moment. And you had hope each time that every decision that you brought, that, every decision you made or every step you took would lead you to a place where you would have bounty. It does look like someone here is abundant, but peace is one issue or one thing that Spirit keeps pushing out here, is that you just want peace. You could be well off. You could be rich. You could have everything you wanted in your life. You got family, you got friends, you got items and objects and money. And and purpose and all kinds of things and plans for the future. But peace would be one issue, maybe. And so they're throwing this out here that Spirit's going to hear that. Spirit hears that, especially if you come from that place with your words. So increase here with Two of Cups and Emperor tells me that a lot of people are coming towards you, wanting to. Oh, wow. It's almost as though people are coming in and they want to be heard. I see people wanting to be heard, but I also see people, this is your energy, and it's like they're going to match energy with you. And it seems like the energy, like oh gosh, the matching energy with you is not necessarily going to cause problems, but it's going to bring up a lot of disappointments. They may come towards, because you may be very direct, and they may come in direct now, bringing up all the things that they were hurt about, all their resentments and such. And I'm seeing that there's hope after this, but it's almost to the degree of wanting to relate to you or wanting you to relate to them. I just keep seeing people wanting to be heard. Spirit's like, this time when you're being accosted by people coming at you in the same kind of vibration, that perhaps you would come in, not saying that you're being abrasive. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying this is what it's looking like, that they're coming in going, I just don't want to match energy, even though it's not the energy you're bringing. They're wanting to be loved by you. They're wanting to be understood by you. And Spirit wants you to be optimistic about whatever it is that you hear or whatever it is whoever you're dealing with. Be optimistic about it. Look at it from the most optimistic point, not the point where it's like, I can't believe they're coming to me, talking to me like this or saying this. Why are they bringing this up? It's because they want to be understood and loved. They want some kind of, some level of, hey, we're on the same page here. We may not be in the same boat, but we're in the same storm. Ascendant Masters is the Sun in Wheel of Fortune. Very optimistic energy, extremely optimistic. They're saying that you've got to believe. I keep seeing a lot of faith energy here for you. You have to have faith and peace. You have to have faith and optimism and faith that the tables will turn and things will get better, no matter what is being said to you, because it looks like the words that are being said to you will bring up or evoke sad feelings in both parties, whoever this is, right? But have faith that things will get better. Like you will turn over a new leaf. You have to know that within your soul. You have to say that before you say any words to yourself. Like inside, you're saying this to yourself. These things, that I'm mindful at all times, and I live only within each moment I have. I stand up for what I believe in too, but I'm also surrounded by love and support. I am these things. This is going to happen. And saying these things before you speak to anyone, knowing that no matter how things go, things will turn out. No matter how sad the subject is, speak from the heart. And also to be optimistic about apologies. And if you have to apologize, or there's an apology coming towards you, come from a place of understanding that this is coming from the heart here, and that this is meant to bring peace, balance. And it's almost as though this is from like a divine, mm, divinely guided, because of the things that you have been hoping for. It's finally like what you were seeking is seeking you. I see peace. The peace symbol may be very important. Some of you may wear clothing with the peace symbol on it. You may have a charm, or you may have this tattooed on you. It may be something going on. Not really sure, but that's what they're throwing out here. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, another Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, main signs. We also have Pisces and Cancer. Okay, so you could be a Pisces Aries cusp dealing with a Gemini Cancer cusp, or a Cancer Leo cusp, Leo Virgo cusp, um, Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. And if you're not dealing, or an Aquarius Pisces, if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.